Okay, everyone. So it's been a while since my last recording, but let's get started. So today we're going to be doing a line graph. The line graph is going to be similar to a bar graph. Okay. For writing task one, you should spend about 20 minutes on this task. Okay. So what you need to do in my previous podcasts, my previous videos, we said that you have to paraphrase. Okay, so let's see. Let's go into the Google Classroom here. Okay, so Google Classroom, I'm going to share the Google Classroom as well. Okay, but it is 150 words minimum. Okay, you have 20 minutes to do this. Okay, so you have to do four things. And you have to do it in this order, okay? Most of the time you can do it in this order and the organization will be better. Sometimes people mix it up and that is okay, depending on the essay. But I would want you to follow this kind of structure, okay? You have to paraphrase the question. You have to do an overview. You have to do features and comparisons, okay? So we're going to talk about a little bit of what is the paraphrase of the question. What is a paraphrase? What is an overview? What are features? What are comparisons? Okay? There are no third person and there's no opinions. The summary only. Writing task two are opinions, but writing task one, there's no opinions. Okay? Let's get started. Okay? The graph below shows information about Dubai gold sales in 2002. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons relevant. Okay, so let's minimize this. Okay, so you can see, let me put this here. Actually, let me just write this here. Okay, you can see that right here, it's number one. It is paraphrase the question. This is the question right here. This is the question. Paraphrase the question. It's already given to you. Okay, paraphrase the question. Okay, paraphrase the questions here. So this is the paraphrase the question. Paraphrase. Okay, that is basically putting it in your own words. We're going to see the example. Okay, what we see here are the things that we talked about already. Summarize. Okay, reporting the main features and comparisons. Okay, it's already here. As I said, paraphrase the questions here. Overview and summarize are the same words. Features and comparisons, okay? So you can see here, it is here, here, and here. It's already given. Paraphrase the question, summarize, and report the main features, okay? We're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to do this actually, okay? Let's go paraphrase the question. Let's put it in red, okay? Let's go highlight in this red, okay? And then let's put this another color, okay? Let's put this in blue. And then let's put this in yellow, a different type of yellow. No, yellow is fine. Maybe you can't see yellow. Let's see green, okay? And let's this, gray, pink. No, pink is too much. I guess we don't want to have yellow, okay? So let's go for red. The graph below shows information about Dubai gold sales in 2002, okay? So this is Dubai gold sales in 2002, okay? So here is the diagram illustrates. You see how illustrates? So that is red here. Illustrates is paraphrase. Diagram, okay? What word do they use? They use graph. Graph is another word for diagram. Illustrates, gives is another word, okay? How gold sales in Dubai change from January, okay, to December 2002, okay? Only says 2002. Here, it doesn't say about anything about January to December, but they added the months in. Okay, they added the months in. So then it'll be a little bit different, paraphrase. So that is number one. Number one is already complete. Okay, number one, right here. So one is complete. You paraphrase the question. Now, summarize information, okay, by selecting and reporting the main features. Okay? So summarize is here. Overall, this is summarizing. So summarize, we're going to put it in blue. Okay? Summarize. The figure fluctuated. Fluctuated means it went up and down. Usually in a task 1, there's going to be more than one graph, but for simplicity's sake, we're just going to have, okay? So fluctuates means it goes up and down, okay? What is the biggest fluctuation? I will say around here is the biggest fluctuation, okay? Rise, as we talked about vocabulary. Here it went down. Here it went up and down, and here was steady, okay? We'll see about that. Widely before returning to its original level at the end of the year. Original level, 200, 200. Besides, gold sales were the highest, see, in March. In March, while the weakest figures can be observed in July and September. Okay, what is the highest? What is the lowest? What kind of fluctuations? That is the summary. Okay, now we go into specific numbers. Okay, specific dates. We go from the start, January, go from December. What is highest? The highest is 350. The lowest is in July, around 100. Goes up again, 200, goes down again, and it goes up a little bit and returns to mainly the same price. So let's see this, okay? So let's see the main features and comparisons. Main features and comparisons are similar, okay? So in the first month, okay, that is the main feature of 2002. The figures start at 200 million, okay? And rose slightly to each about 225 million in February. It rose. And it rose again in March, followed by another increase, much steeper in March when it hit 350 million. However, this upward trend was suddenly broken and sales declined over the 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can see 4 months here to reach over 100 million in July. We talked about that. Okay, August sales saw a significant rise back in August, and it went back down again in September. Okay, there was a small increase, about 100 million in October, after which the figure leveled off and remained relatively unchanged over the last 2 months of 2002. So that's the vocabulary, okay? That's how you do it. Paraphrase, summarize, main features, comparisons. I will share you the Google Classroom. If you want a breakdown, please contact me, okay? Contact me. You can email me at info@therightsolutions.ca. I can give you a free lesson if you want, and I will see you next time. Okay? Thank you.